Hi honeys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is one that I'm really excited about because, well, it's Disney related and it's makeup related, which are two of my favorite things, if not my all-time two favorite things ever. So I'm really pumped for this. This is going to be my take on a Princess and the Frog themed eyeshadow look. So I'm super pumped, and the reason I'm doing this is because I was at the Disney store yesterday and I saw this adorable shirt. Seriously, look at how cute this is. This is, well, it says NOLA on it obviously, as in New Orleans, Louisiana, honey, straight out of where Princess Tiana lives her beautiful life. I fell in love with this shirt and it really inspired me to want to do a Princess Tiana or Princess and the Frog themed makeup look. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Okay, so first things first, we are going in with some skincare. So I'm starting with my Mario Badescu facial spray. This one is the one with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I love this stuff. I swear by it. And I'm just gonna give this a nice little spritz all over my face. To continue on with some face care, I am going to go in with my Bliss Drench and Quench Cream to Water Moisturizer. I literally love this stuff more than I can possibly tell you. Like, this is probably my favorite moisturizer. I have just like seriously been living for this. It just feels so good and so light on the skin. I just can't get enough of it. And I actually got sent this from Bliss and the company Influencer, and I am seriously just so thankful for being sent this because it is so amazing and it makes my skin feel so nice. I can't get enough of it. Okay, and to add a little bit of a glow on my face, I'm going to go in with my Farsali Jelly Beam Illuminator and Glazed and just put this to the high points of my face so that when I put my foundation over it, you can kind of still see the shine peeking through. So I'm actually just going to take a little bit of this on my finger and just kind of swipe it on there. And I know it's not very like neat or pristine, but honey, believe me, it doesn't have to be, because once your foundation is over it, it really does do the trick for you. And this is more so just to make sure you are glowing and shining and blinding all them haters, honey. Okay, gorge. So now that we are looking absolutely crazy, I am actually going to do my eyes because I wanted to prep my skin, but I actually want to do my eyes before I go in with all of my face makeup because we're going to be using some colors that I don't typically use, like green. Not typically a green eyeshadow person, but I'm all about trying new things. So I'm actually going to do my eyes first. That way we can kind of experiment, or if there's fallout with shades that I've never used before, we can easily wipe it away and we're not going to manipulate or mess up any of our foundation or concealer or anything like that. So I'm going to apply some tape to my eyes and then we will start with the eyeshadow. Okay, so my tape is applied and I have brought you guys in super close. Now you can see this lovely pimple and all of my awful eyebrow flaws that we have going on right now, so that's great. But I wanted to do this because I really wanted you guys to get a close look at how my eyeshadow is going to be done. All right, so first things first, I am going to go in with a little bit of concealer. Any concealer is fine, but I just always love to set my eyelids with a concealer, especially if I'm doing them first. Because I think that it just allows any eyeshadow that you're using to be applied a little bit more smoothly and just kind of more flawlessly. Alright, next I am going in with the James Charles palette. Here it is, nice up close in your face, from Morphe. And I'm using this because they have some beautiful shades right down here. All of these lovely like green shades. And I'm going to be doing like a green with maybe like a little purple moment, using a little bit of gold up top there. I don't know, we're going to kind of mess around and just see what we come up with. But this shade, or this palette, has so many beautiful shades. So first things first, I am actually going to be going in with this shade right up here. Oh, sorry. This shade right up here. This is just a very bone colored shade. I'm going to be using this just to set my eyelid. So I am just going in with my finger to do this, just because I prefer to use my finger for setting the lid or for going in with a shimmer. Just a personal preference. So next, I'm going to be going in with this beautiful yellow shade right here. This is going to act as the transition color so I can put it in my crease. Since we are going to be going in with some gold and green, this is going to be a great transition from the green into the gold. So this is going to go right into my crease, and it's going to be a beautiful shade just to blend everything together. By the way, I'm just using any old blending brush. I'm really not specific or picky when it comes to my eyeshadow brushes. I feel like maybe I should start being a little bit more specific, but I've just had these brushes forever and they've always done the trick. So I kind of just alternate between them, like whichever one I grab first is what I use. And, you know, I just get the job done. So I do like to blend my eyeshadow a little bit up higher. I have always done this. I'm not quite sure why. I kind of go like right to the brow and just leave like a little baby bit of space to put like a highlight in. But, you know, you definitely don't have to go that high if that's not something that you're super comfortable with. But I prefer to do that just so it gives me a little bit more space to kind of play around with different colors. So I can do like this color and then maybe add another color directly in the crease and then like another, you know what I mean? Like it kind of just gives me more space. So that's just a me thing, but I do like to go a little bit higher with the crease color. So I'm just taking another fluffy brush and I'm gonna go right into this light green shade at the bottom here. And we're gonna kind of create like a smoky effect because I think I'm gonna put a darker shade on the lid instead of like blending the darker shade into the outer corner. So we're gonna do a little bit of a halo moment and kind of take this all the way around. And as you can see, we're just leaving a little piece of the eyelid bare, and we're just kind of putting this lighter green shade literally from the outer V all the way into the inner corner. So we're not going like into the inner corner, but we're putting this green color, you know, all the way over to the other side of the eye here as well. So that way it really is kind of doing like this half circle effect with the lighter green and just leaving a little baby bit of bare eyelid in the center so that we can pop a darker color on there. Okay, so now you can see I have both eyes showing you guys here. We just have that lovely gradient from the yellow to the lime green shade. This is just acting as a really nice transition and I really love that. We are going to go ahead and add this darker green, which is right here. And we're gonna actually go in with that right onto that little spot that we left bare. So I'm just gonna take my finger, I'm just literally going with my finger and just putting it right on there and just popping that on. Now, I know this kind of can look crazy at first and it's dark and it's bold, so don't be afraid. Like, just pop it on. Don't worry, we're gonna go back in and blend back everything together so that it all kind of looks perfected. But right now, we just wanna get that pigment on the lid. Okay, so now that we look totally insane, I'm gonna go right back into this brush from earlier. I'm not gonna apply any more product at the moment. I'm just gonna kind of blend out those harsh edges. Now that we have this smoky goodness, you can, if you want, go back in with the original yellow or even just the original brush that you used and not apply any more product and just kind of blend that out. I am going to do that just using that original brush. I didn't apply any more product. I'm just taking that same brush and I'm just kind of going over where we originally applied this just to kind of make sure everything is nicely blended and that there's no kind of harsh lines. Now, I know to some people this may still look insanely crazy, but to me, I see a beautiful art piece coming just rightly along. And what I'm going to do next actually is take this green sparkly shade right here, and I'm just going to go in with this flat side of the brush. And this has some gold on it, so let me wipe that off. I'm just going to take that, and I'm actually going to just work that into this little corner area here where we blended that lighter shade. I'm just going to take some of this and just add a little bit of sheen. I am going to spray a little bit of the Morphe setting spray onto my brush just to pick up some more of that shade, because these shimmers are a little bit hard to handle without some type of spray. Oh yes, honey, look at that color. Gorge. After that, I'm gonna go in with this other flat brush, and I'm actually just gonna take this light gold shimmery shade. Is that the one? No, sorry. This light gold shimmery shade. And I'm just gonna pop that on the inner corners of my eye. This is another one, if you don't see the shade picking up too well, you can just wet the brush a little bit so that you see like a higher payoff. Wow, look at that. So I just took off the tape, and there is the finished look. I'm not a big fan of green. It was kind of hard to work with, but we got through. Okay, so I zoomed you guys out a little bit just because, wow, you guys were right up in my face, weren't ya? So I love like this little green moment going on under my eyes, but I do want to add a little bit of a different color as well under there. I do want to do a little pop of purple. So I'm going to go right in with this shade right here and just add a little bit of purple under my eyes to really complete that Princess Tiana moment. Okay, so right now I know we kind of look like the Joker or like Harley Quinn or something. But I promise once we add lashes, this will all come together. I hope. So actually, let's do that now. Let's add some lashes and see if we can pull this whole eye look together. All right, so I applied my lashes off camera because it's painful to watch me apply false lashes, and so I really don't want to make you guys have to go through that. So yeah, so I went in with the lashes. Like I said, we used the Ardell. Which ones did we use? Yeah, I don't even know where I put the box. Oh, here it is. We went in with the Ardell number 854. So I really love these. I like did not do a great job of applying them today, and I was also trying to trim them down since they're new, and I was trying to do it quickly. I'm a whole mess today. I am seriously so sorry. But yeah, I actually really like these lashes a lot. They'll probably look a lot better the next time I use them. Anyway, so next up, we are going into our faces, honey. So we are going in with the It Cosmetics CC Cream. This is my lovely go-to face product nowadays. Also love the Remarkable foundation from Marc Jacobs, but I have that in a shade too dark and I'm not tanned at the moment. So we're just taking this little beauty sponge. This is the Real Techniques one. Love this. We're just gonna, you know, put it on our face. Dab it in, honey. Please make sure you go down your neckline. Please make sure you go down your neckline. And also into your hairline. We don't want to see any foundation lines. It is not a good look, honey. Okay, so now that she's all blended out, we are going to go back into our concealer, and I am using the Tarte Shape Tape in number 27S, Light Medium Sand. I'm just going to apply this to all of the places that I would normally conceal. So, of course, under my eyes. I like to bring it a little bit closer, like into my nose here, because I like to try to make my nose look a little bit smaller than she actually is. And this is also a great time to kind of clean up any of those like oopsie moments from our eyeshadow. We're gonna go right down the nose. A little bit on the Cupid's bow. A little bit on the forehead. And a little bit on the chin. And right back into our beauty blender and blending all that goodness out. I actually like to blend out the eyes last because I like to leave that on as long as possible. Only because I feel like when it's on longer, it kind of seeps into the skin a little bit more and really conceals up those dark circles that I struggle with really badly. I really have awful dark circles. So I try to let the concealer kind of seep into the skin a little bit. And also I feel like when it starts to dry a little bit, this could just be like a thing that I think is true. I feel like it doesn't create as much fine lines, or as many fine lines, I guess I should say. And I've been really having a problem with fine lines under my eyes. So anything to help that is a plus for me. Okay, she is blended into the gods, honey. She is certainly blended. Okay, well, there's my face all concealed and foundationed. And as you guys can see, there's still that glow popping out there, which that really does it for me. Yes, it does. I'm also at this time going to do some mascara. So I'm going to use my Beauty by Pop Sugar mascara, and I'm going to be using the thicker side to kind of blend my natural lashes into the false lashes. And I don't like to do a lot when I do that because then it's a pain trying to take them off later, but just enough to kind of blend them together so that there's not like these like straight natural lashes kind of poking out when the fake lashes are all up and nice and pretty. And then what I love about this mascara is that at the other side of it there is a thin wand, and this little baby can be used for your little baby bottom lashes. Okay, so next I'm going in with this contouring brush from the brand Crown, I think it is. I really don't even know where I got this brush from. And I'm also going into the Tartiste Pro Glow palette, and I'm going to be using the bronzing shade right down here. It just says Sculpt, and I'm going to be just putting that on my brush and just kind of sculpting out my cheeks. Something that we have to be careful of when we're doing our bronzer is not going like too super heavy, and I still do that sometimes, and like I'm trying so hard not to anymore, because you know you're contouring. I'm sorry, not bronzer. Bronzer we're gonna do later. This is contouring. So like contouring, you don't want to go super heavy. Like it should look like a shadow. So I like to kind of dab it on first and then kind of blend, but I feel like dabbing it kind of, I don't know, I feel like it just kind of does the application for me. If I just like kind of dab it right into the hollows of my cheeks, it does the shadow effect that we're looking for. Then I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm actually going to use that same shade just to contour my nose. And I think I said bronzer earlier for this, but this is my contour shade. We're going to go in with bronzer next. Alright, so now I'm going in with this big old fluffy brush from the brand Danielle. This is a contour slash blush brush, and I'm going in with my Marc Jacobs Tantastic number 104 bronzer just to bronze up my face a little bit. Fake that tan, honey. Hello.
Recording.
Say hi. Chandler just got home from work and rudely interrupted my video.
I do work in video because I could see from the peekaboo.
You're cute.
You're cute. Look at you. All for each other.
Oh my god, Chandler just said there's a bird herd outside, and he said he doesn't know if it's still out there, but we're about to leave anyway, so like as soon as I'm done this, we are gonna save this bird.
It's walking though. It's like walking.
The bird is walking. Okay, so there's a plus. The bird is walking.
I couldn't see like damage on.
Okay, honey, we are bronzed to the gods. Yes, we are. Woo! Bronze, baby, bronze. This is literally my holy grail, holy grail bronzer. I can't say that, holy grail. Try saying that quickly, it's hard.
Holy grail?
Holy grail bronzer.
Holy grail bronzer.
It's hard, say?
Holy grail bronzer.
No, see, it's hard. Holy grail Holy grail bronzer. Holy grail bronzer.
Holy grail bronzer.
Holy grail bronzer. Holy grail bronzer. Holy grail bronzer.
Holy grail bronzer.
Holy grail bronzer.
Holy grail bronzer.
We got it. Now we're going to blush this face up a little bit because who doesn't love a little innocent blushing look? You know what I mean? Anything to pair along with these bold green eyes, right? Oh, okay. So we're going in with Tarte, 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 Tarte. This is in Party. Can you see it? Why is it not focusing? Hello? 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 Well, it's like, there it goes. We came here to party. Hey, hey. All right, so we're going on with this big old fluffy brush. And we're gonna put this on our cheeks. What I like to do is put the blush on like where the bronzer and stuff was and then work it into the apples, because I feel like when I go directly onto the apples of my cheeks, it's a little bit too harsh, and I don't like when I have like that baby doll look with like super round apples on my cheeks. So I like to kind of work it into the like this part first and then start working my way down to the, you know, round part. Woo! We are living for that color. The gorgeousness. Can we try to explain it? Probably not. Seriously. So pretty. All right, now we're going in with some highlighter. I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty Hustler Baby Kilowatt highlighter because this is a gold toned highlighter, and I think that this is gonna pair really nicely with the eye color combination that we have. And I'm going in with the e.l.f. fan brush to highlight my cheeksies. And for any of my fair tone babies out there, I don't know how well this would look on a lighter skin. I mean, even though I'm not like as tan as I can be, I'm also still pretty olive complexioned. So this does work well with a more tan skin tone. But you know, feel free to try it, see how it would work. I have not watched like reviews or videos with this highlighter in it, so I don't know if lighter skin wears it well. But this is a more like gold toned highlighter. So yeah, I just know it does work well for me, but it looks even better when I have a tan on. That's why I'm kind of making my own assumptions here. But I really love this. So for my brows today, I know this might sound crazy because I am the girl who absolutely loves the big brow look. I'm actually just gonna go in with some gel, only because my brows have like not been cooperating recently, and plus I'm running out of my Anastasia pomade, so we're just gonna use a little bit of gel to kind of you know, set these brows in place. And seriously, can we talk about this Fenty highlighter and how much it is just letting us blind and shine on these haters? Oh my god, please take me away. So yeah, nothing crazy with the brows today, which is like so unlike me, because even when I don't wear makeup, brows are like the one thing I still do because I love me some brows. But I don't know, we're just gonna go in with our NYX Control Freak clear eyebrow gel and call it a day. We love a natural eye look. Yes, living for this natural moment because my makeup is so natural today. All right, so for lips, I'm going in with my Wet n Wild gel lip liner in the color Bear to Comment number 651B. I have to be honest, this is literally like my all-time favorite nude lip liner that I have like found. it just looks so good, in my opinion at least. It just goes on so smoothly, and it is serving looks when we have this on. Seriously. So I like to fill in my whole lips with the liner. I just think that it just gives us such a beautiful shade. Like, in my opinion, I just love it so much. And then I'm going in with the Dose of Colors Bear With Me liquid lipstick. And I'm not going to put this all over my lips. I'm just going to put it kind of right in the center. And of course, what other way to finish off a makeup look than by using some setting spray? So of course I'm going in with my Morphe setting spray and just giving my face a nice old spritz with this. Okay, and there you have it. This completes my Princess and the Frog themed, or inspired, I should say, eyeshadow makeup look. I had so much fun creating this look for everyone, including myself, because I had no idea what I was gonna do going into this. And I feel like I was a little scared when I started seeing the greens come together, because I really did not know like how this was going to turn out. And when I added the purple, I was scared it was going to be like way too super dark, and it just did not look great. But I feel like it really did all come together, like after adding the lashes and the little pop of gold. Oh my god, we did not add gold under the brow bone. Honey, what was I thinking? Okay, whew. Cannot believe I forgot that. I know you can probably barely even tell, but there you go. Now you see it. But yes, I seriously had so much fun, and I feel like it really did all come together once the little pops of gold were added, and the mascara and the lashes, and of course the rest of the face was added on. I really feel like it truly made a full circle and came all together, and I honestly am kind of low-key living for this. Maybe I'll start wearing green eyeshadow more often. Who knows? You never know, you know? Just people are always changing and things are always evolving. So there you have it. This is my completed look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. You know, leave me a nice little comment. I always love interacting with you guys, and any other Disney related videos would be amazing to make. So please give me any recommendations that you guys have, and just also any other videos in general that you'd like to see me make. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!